Hi everyone, Jessica Paquette, joined here with David Osojank, our Director of Racing here at Parks, Racing Secretary. He is the master of everything that goes on to put our racing product on our great Big Fields competitive cards. They're thanks to you. So tell me, from the start to the finish when we get out of the gate, how does a racing card happen?
Thank you. I like the promotion that you just gave me to master. But Director of Racing, Racing Secretary. We take entries for our races. So each race day we have three race days a week, 10 races each day. We take entries, like for example today is Tuesday. We're taking entries today, Tuesday, for the upcoming Monday, which would be January 22nd. So we offer maybe 15 to 20 races for trainers and owners to enter their horses in. We try to get the biggest fields, so we use the 10 fullest fields for the card.
Now, how do people know which races they might want to point their horses to or enter?
Okay, each month we put out a condition book for the trainers and owners to look at. The condition book, I have an example of it here, is just a small pamphlet of races. Each day of the race for the month, it's for a 4-week month, there would be 12 racing days in here. So we offer different races for different category of horses, male horses, female horses, short races, long races. So we give them a wide variety to choose from. It's a menu of races, and then they pick, whichever race they think their horse would be best suited for.
Now, how many horses are allowed to enter each race?
Entries in each race is unlimited, but normally we run on a regular race cards. We run a maximum of 12 horses in a field.
And how do you decide if there are more than 12 entrants? Who gets into the race?
We have a preference system, like horses stable on the ground for parts-based trainers are usually preferred over horses shipping in from other racetracks.
A little bit of a hometown favorite. Now, what conditions are the most popular?
The most popular conditions are, I would say, maiden races, 2 life races. Horses never won two races. Horses never won 3 races. They're conditioned lifetime races. They're usually easier to fill. There's more of those horses on the grounds. The stakes races and the open allowance races are tougher to fill because there's less of those horses in the population of the horse population.
Now tell me, how long have you been the racing secretary here?
I've been here 5 years plus now.
And prior to this, what did you do?
Prior to this, in racing, I worked at various racetracks. I was assistant racing secretary at NYRA for a little over 4 years. Prior to that, I worked for Monmouth Park for a summer. I worked at Calder Racecourse, and I worked for the Jockey Club, various capacities there, and I worked for Equibase.
And what do you think is the most challenging part of your job as the racing secretary?
The most challenging part is to try to keep everyone happy. There's trainers that want short races, trainers that want long races, and I have to basically try to appease the most people I can at any given time.
Well, that is a tough job. Let's go behind the scenes and take a look at how a race is drawn. So tell me the steps of the entry process from taking entries to deciding post positions.
Trainers and owners make entries. If we use that race as one of our upcoming races for the following week, it's called the draw. We have the draw process. The draw process is that all the entries, each entry is on a slip of paper. It goes into a holder. We have basically a bingo ball machine with the number of post positions. So if there's 8 horses in a race, there'll be 8 numbered balls in the bingo machine. We pull out one slip, you roll the bingo machine, take out one of the numbers will come out, and that will be the post position for the horse.
Now, is this done in a public way where anyone, trainers and owners, can watch?
We do it in a public way. We do it in the racing office. Any licensed person on the backside can come and watch a draw. We have owners that come to draw, trainers, and most of the time jockey agents, because that's their business of getting jockeys named on horses.
And the draw with the balls coming out of the cage, that is visible?
Right. It's visible to all that come to the draw.
Thank you, and that's how a racing card gets put together.